It actually is so good.
Fire.
12 months out, the noise is gone and the pattern is clear. DanTDM's calm "Do Better" hit harder than the launch trailers ever did. Back then, people called it hate. Now it reads like foresight. He wasn't dunking on anyone, he was pointing at a shift. Content built trust. Products tried to cash it in. And once the shine wore off, that's exactly how Lunchly felt. But that wasn't the whole story. Launch day framed Lunchly as a fix, not a snack. A creator-built lunch kit with real cheese, cleaner macros, a mini prime for electrolytes, and a Feastables bar to seal the deal. Side-by-side comps with Lunchables did the heavy lifting. Fewer calories, less sugar, better ingredients, double the drink. The subtext was loud. Legacy junk versus our improved version. It looked sleek, sounded smart, and banked on trust built from years of content. But once you strip the sizzle, it's still a processed tray with a celebrity amplifier. And that's exactly where the first crack showed up. DanTDM steps in with a simple shot. Creators are selling stuff just to sell, and kids are the target. No rant, no name-calling, just do better.
Maybe I should. Show her to the world, bro. Here's our baby. Brand new to the world. Here we go.
Lunchly is now in stores.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Ooh.
We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar.
That landed because it came from a guy who built goodwill and actually thinks about parents buying this for school. Suddenly, the conversation wasn't about macros, it was about motive. Viewers who'd felt weird about the halo marketing finally had words for it. If this is just a lunch kit, why dress it up as a public service? The tweet reframed everything. Less revolution, more cash register. And that's when the first defensive swing arrived. KSI fires back by dragging Dan's old toy merch and a snack box sponsorship, trying to paint him as a hypocrite. But toys in a disclosed taste test aren't the same as launching your own healthier lunch kit for kids.
What happened to YouTubers, man? This is selling stuff just for the sake of making money. You're selling crap to kids who don't know better. Do better. That was it.
The reply dodged Dan's point. Intent and category matter. Selling fandom trinkets is one lane. Framing processed food as a moral upgrade is another. The more the thread tried to blur that line, the clearer it got. It didn't read like a mic drop. It read like defense. And once viewers sense spin, they start digging, which is exactly why the timeline's next move hurt even more. Community notes added context. The replies snowballed, and the ratio spoke for itself. People separated categories. Toys/content deals versus selling a better for kids food brand. Different stakes. A few big creators echoed Dan's take. Protect the audience first. So the mood shifted from spat to industry check. Dan didn't need victory laps.
Looks like crap to me while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face. Instead, they were like,
wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with tube heroes.
And yes, that's fair, but I'm not the one complaining.
Well, okay then. He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
And I'm like, okay, sure. Let's keep moving the goalposts. Well, okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what?
The crowd handled that. With the narrative tilting his way, the Lunchly camp needed a reset, and that's when Logan grabbed the mic. Logan's response tried to shrink the debate. Real turkey, real cheese, some crackers. What's the problem? He framed it as creators evolving from content to companies, and tossed a casual "then don't eat it, but tone matters." To viewers, it felt like minimizing the original critique. If it's just crackers, why the launch sermon about being a healthier fix? And because Logan's past project controversies still hover in people's minds, the defense didn't calm things. It revived trust questions. The brand wanted fun treat energy. The marketing had already claimed better for you. That mismatch wouldn't have sunk the story on its own until the clips started rolling.
Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad cause we made crackers? This is what you're mad about? Bruh. It's a turkey, real cheese, and cracker stack. And by the way, it's great.
Then the worst case visuals hit. Unboxing videos showing fuzzy patches on cheese in sealed in-date kits. One clip turns into 10, stitches stack up, and suddenly the conversation isn't about values, it's about viability. Parents who were curious tap out instantly. Neutral viewers recoil. You can debate motives, you can't argue with close-ups. Overnight, healthier reads like theater. The side-by-side launch brag becomes a meme, and the only lane left is damage control, except the brand doesn't take it, right when a real response was needed.
Oh, look at the bottom right here.
No way! What? No, chat, there's actually mold. That's 100% mold. I'm so sorry. Oh no, do you see it right there? Do you see it? Sealed and it's molded. What is this? I'm not lying, dude. Don't open it yet, don't open it yet. That is 100% mold.
The official channels dimmed, posts slowed, then stopped. No clear statement, no visible recall campaign, no detailed here's what went wrong and how we're fixing it. For a trio who usually narrate every blink, the quiet felt strategic, like if they outlasted the timeline, the clips would disappear. But that vacuum did the opposite. Comment sections filled with their own answers. Supply chain? Storage? Cutting corners? People weren't asking for a manifesto, just ownership and a plan. Instead, the brand acted like the best PR was pretending nothing happened. That's the risk when your marketing relies on being loud and present. Silence doesn't read as caution, it reads as calculation. And the longer the silence stretched, the worse the optics became. Fans who might have forgiven a straight, transparent fix started to feel played. Viewers who defended the launch now had to defend the absence too. By the time the feed sputtered back with unrelated content, the narrative had already settled.
I'm gonna sound like such a... He didn't know that you had more aura than him.
I don't think I did either, but...
Yeah, you definitely do. Oh, that's sick, man. It was so awesome watching. Seeing all the that meme of like, no one speaks ill of this man, and it was like...
If the clips were isolated, they'd say so. If the fix was simple, they'd show it. They didn't. And that's when the conversation widened beyond one lunch kit and turned into a referendum on creator products as a whole. With the brand quiet and the clips looping, Dan's message stopped being a hot take and turned into a lens. Viewers started seeing a bigger pattern. The creator economy promised we'll make it better, then shipped marginal upgrades with maximal hype. Lunchly just made it obvious because the audience was younger and the moral framing was louder. People weren't mad at entrepreneurs. They were tired of sermons disguised as snacks. That fatigue showed up everywhere. Comments shifting from looks cool to who asked for this. Parents saying they felt marketed at, not listened to. Fans asking why healthier needed a celebrity face at all. By the end of the week, the narrative had flipped from product talk to trust talk. And trust is the only currency you can't promo code back. Stack that vibe next to Prime's ongoing headaches and the picture gets darker. Even casual viewers had heard about lawsuits and legal notices swirling around the drink line. Questions about ingredients, labels, and safety that keep dragging the brand into courtrooms and headlines. Whether each claim sticks or not, the cumulative effect is brutal. Every new filing reopens the do these guys prioritize hype over standards question. So when a mini bottle of that same brand sits inside a kid-focused lunch kit, the optics fuse together. Parents don't parse legalese, they connect dots. The associations muddy fast. If one product is under legal fire, why should I trust the bundle? Feastables didn't escape the scrutiny either. Packaging refreshes, formula tweaks, and rolling changes are normal in CPG. But after Lunchly, normal started to look like quiet fixes. Fans swear the taste shifted. Labels look a touch different, ingredients move a line or two. Maybe that's cost, maybe it's sourcing, maybe it's optimization, but to an audience fresh off mold discourse, ambiguity feels like a red flag. The original promise was cleaner, higher quality. The current vibe is moving target. And once people think you're adjusting the product to preserve the margin rather than the mission, every tweak reads like a tell. In that climate, even a good change struggles to win hearts. A year out, the scoreboard is simple. DanTDM's caution aged into consensus. Lunchly aged into a punchline. The trio bet on celebrity trust to sell a better tray. The internet asked for proof, saw the clips, and moved on. Prime's legal noise and Feastables' quiet adjustments didn't tank Lunchly, but they made the whole creator commerce wave feel shaky. The lesson isn't creators shouldn't build. It's this: if you sell to kids, your standards must be louder than your launch. Lead with transparency, over-communicate when things go wrong, and stop pretending a margin play is a moral upgrade. Viewers will buy fun. They won't buy sermons. If you're still here, you're the 1% who actually thinks about this stuff. Drop your take. Was Lunchly a cash grab, a QC failure, or the moment the creator product bubble finally popped? And if you want more stories that cut through the promo and get to the pattern, you know the move. Like, subscribe, and tell me where the hype isn't matching the label.